coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. Yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
The shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 30, Daddy. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 2, Jared Jack. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 7, Joe Johnson. A 7-foot center from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. The head coach of your home team is Leonard. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. It has not been a dramatic change this season to the performance last year in terms of the record, guys. Every game, though, a chance to get better as a team.
And right now for Brooklyn, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And you know,
and here are the Suns now. 7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
all right now, I want everyone here in the Barclays Center to welcome to the court your next answers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And checking out Phoenix, 8 games out.
And right now for Phoenix, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Johnson, the pass to Sloan. Dishes to Bargnani. Screen by Young. Bargnani kicks to Johnson. Layup off the pick. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. And the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Sloan dishes to Johnson. Here's Sloan, guarded by Bledsoe. Young pass to Bargnani. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Injuries have certainly taken their toll on Bargnani, culminating in disaster last season Greg suiting up for only 29 games, the fewest ever in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he had a series of leg injuries, the hammy, the calf. Really unfortunate part about it is that he has so much talent, but yet really to develop that on the floor because of all the issues.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Joe Johnson. Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan, and Bogdanovich kicks to Robinson. Bogdanovich dishes to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Knight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
And is threatening to get really ugly.
And in thinking about Bargnani's impact, he's a guy who can generate points from every spot on the floor. Three-point range, converts at the rim. He's about 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and shoots free throws like a guard.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Bogdanovich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And talking about Bargnani last season, he was actually generating efficient numbers when he was healthy. I mean, way up in field goal percentage, three-point percentage. I would love to see him remain healthy and have a chance to quiet the doubters.
Now the dish to Bogdanovich. Teardrop shot. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Nets leading by 5. Here's Sloan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Picked by Bargnani. And Sloan kicks to Bargnani. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket good. And the Nets lead by 7.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Just too many miscues here in the early going.
And it's not hard to see why they're down. I mean, it seems every trip down the floor, they're giving the ball to the other team.
Here's Sloan. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Picked by Bargnani. And Sloan kicks to Bargnani. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knight passes to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the shot by Warren, no good. Nets leading by 7. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. And Sloan kicks to Bogdanovich. The 15-footer can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Warren dishes to Leonard. Pass to Len. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
Listen, no doubt the Suns were a competitive team a season ago, especially against that Eastern Conference. Took 18 wins out of the 30 contests they had against the East.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Brandon Knight, 4th.
And with these guys, they are always going to things of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
Suns trail by 7. Booker with it. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Right side, Knight. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Warren. Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers start of the season, but they did pull through.
Robinson passes to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Knight, and that one's good.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Booker in the corner. The three cannot hit. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves.
There's a new group in for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Joe Johnson. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Leonard comes in for Markieff Morris. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Brandon Knight in for Booker. Setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Freak is out there with Len. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. The whistle on a lot of contact there. Alex Len picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Guys, Bargnani was compared to several other international players when he came out. Some said he was Nowitzki. Others thought he might be more like Yao Ming in terms of impact. Ming was the only other player taken 1 overall who had never played high school or college hoops.
And going back to international comparisons, Bargnani was keeping some pace with Nowitzki over his first 5 years. But that's when the injury bug laid into him, and that's not been the case.
You know, and Bargnani was really starting to play great on the offensive end, and defensively, he started to make an impact. But Nowitzki, on the other hand, just kept rising all the way to that true Hall of Fame status. Bargnani still searching.
Knight into the lane, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Eric Bledsoe. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. Off the screen. Sloan's shot is off. Suns trail by 3. Here's Knight. Good defensive work there by Young.
Those are chances Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bargnani passes to Hollis Jefferson. Screen by Young. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that will be the third of this 6-game road trip.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Look at that.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
You know, last season Thaddeus Young was moved from Minnesota to Brooklyn, guys. A good move for everybody involved as he helped with the playoff push.
No good on the free throw. Thaddeus Young provides a lot of things, Clark. Solid on both ends of the floor. You can plug him into almost any lineup and make it work.
Yeah, he's an ideal basketball player because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside, too. Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up. That'll mess your game up for sure.
So it's Brooklyn now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded-out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the 3. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
Here's Sloan, guarded by Bledsoe. Misses off the left iron.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. D2 from Robinson. And that misses everything.
Man, Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bargnani, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Bargnani hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Len. Can't hit from 12. Sloan. Can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Suns on top, up 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
All right, fellas. Still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We've been treading water for too long in this game and letting them hang around. Let's get this going. Get fired up!
All right now, I want everyone here in the
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a performance.
There's a new group in for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Young. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Joe Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And then for Phoenix, Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Leonard comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's T.J. Warren in for P.J. Tucker. We've got Donald Sloan. Bargnani is out there with Thomas Robinson. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Warren. Well, the Phoenix Suns came up short in their playoff hopes again last year. They went 17-24 Clark on the road, and that didn't help them out.
Not at all, and you factor in a 6-game road losing streak to end the year. That pretty much closed the door on postseason for them.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Jack kicks to Bargnani. They set the pick. Here's Jack. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And guys, with the Suns last year on the road, they had the 17 wins, but only 7 of them came in conference. So a big part of why they missed the postseason.
They get the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Gets a very good look and converts. Jack's got 6. Suns leading by 4.
And, you know, as you mentioned, with the Suns, only 7 road wins against the West. 3rd worst in-conference road record of any team. You have to be able to steal wins on the road to make your way to the playoffs out west.
Knight and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Sloan kicks to Bargnani. Now the feed to Jack. Step back shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yes. Experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time.
Bledsoe hits them both. And the thing about Eric Bledsoe, he's an absolutely terrific athlete. Insane athletic ability, his speed with the ball, especially Greg in the open court. Remarkable.
Yeah, and when he gets a full head of steam, look out. He goes beast mode, if you will, on the basketball floor. He really, truly is like a running back in the open field.
Shot clock at 3. Robinson misses.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Talking about Bledsoe, one area where he has to improve his turnovers. He averaged over 3.5 turnovers a game. You can't be a championship point guard if you're not squeezing the orange.
Robinson a screen on Bledsoe. Jack dishes to Robinson. They get it again. Here's Bargnani. Misses from close range.
and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Bledsoe, and that one comes up a bit short.
And thinking a little bit more about Eric Bledsoe, yes, he could be more efficient, but his combination of points, assists, and rebounds per game is outstanding. If he focuses in and listens to his coaches, we could be talking about him in the upper echelon of point guard.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Leonard against Bargnani. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
One shot. One shot.
And Leonard, no good on that one. You have to love the newest stadium in the NBA here at Barclays. Very state-of-the-art, outstanding facility.
Yeah, the Nets have a nice home here. I bet they wish they were stronger here at home. Finished under 500 last season with a record of 19-22.
The Suns on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Bledsoe against Jack. He dishes it to Bargnani. The turnaround jumper. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Robinson comes in for Bogdanovich. And the Suns also making a change. Leonard's checked in, setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Freak is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler in at the center position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Bledsoe kicks to Leonard. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Bogdanovich is checked in for Robinson.
On the floor for your Nets, Bojan Bogdanovich.
Nets trail by 19. Here's Johnson. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 6 assists now in the game. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Jack against Bledsoe. Leonard with a screen on Jack. And Bledsoe, here we go. 4 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Knight.
Assisted by Eric Bledsoe.
Here's Bogdanovich. Lopez a screen. Jack against Bledsoe. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Trying to get open is Lopez. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Nets. Phoenix leading by 16. Passes it to Tucker. Leonard against Bargnani. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Leonard. He's got 8 points and also a block shot. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
And the first one at the line is good.
And listen, the Nets had an up and down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Johnson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Leonard hits them both. For the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
That is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Phoenix.
Clark, the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the Nets.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Bledsoe. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for Robinson. Johnson comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Donald Sloan.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Bojan Bogdanović.
And he makes both free throws. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks to Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Freak at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Sloan kicks to Robinson. Feeds it to Sloan. From outside the arc. Cannot hit.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Good win.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win, Brandon. And what did you guys do well tonight that helped contribute to your success?
We just stayed focused. Today we were able to continue to, try to stick to our game plan, get stops, and, just continue to crash the boards. We were able to stay true to what we practice and, what we believe in.
It all came together for you, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson. who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
Man, I can't say enough about Bledsoe. He's strong, he's fast, aggressive, and Bledsoe is a terrifying on-the-ball defender. I mean, he truly scares the guys he's guarding. He's scaring me, Ernie, and I don't even have a ball.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, he's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo, no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're going to have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we got to set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team all-NBA, first team all-defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing? You know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger? You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own, boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freakin' and Vibin', Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right, but blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini'd.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.